My Denver Broncos starting 0-2 on the year. Not good, not good. But don't give up. Don't ever give up, right? That's how we roll around here. Come on now. They're either in your room, you put them somewhere. Hot tea. I'm sitting in the lazy boy.
Yep.
And you're going to get your workout in. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, hon. Crushing it, crushing it. Vision. You definitely don't like it. That's right. We're still rocking the bunny ears. Someday we'll upgrade to a little fancier TV setup. But for now, bunny ears still work. Still watch the Broncos. Can only sit around for so long. Time to multitask. Oh yeah, taking care of these legs. Slant board. This is the slant board, just so everybody knows. Oh my goodness. It saves me, it saves me. Saves my calves, soleus, everything. For stretching. And also the reverse lunges like this. Let me show you. This is how, one of the ways I think I got rid of my runner's knee is doing these reverse lunges on it. Oh yeah. Good job. Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay, so I can walk 20 miles.
Oof, man.
This activity is your longest walk on Strava.
Nice. Sorry you're hurting. So I'm a little bit of a mad scientist when it comes to training, and yes, as well, with analyzing and breaking down running shoes. Now, as soon as I figured out that this shoe, the Artist from the Atreyu Running Company, which was yesterday's vlog, my first impressions, if you missed it, upper right-hand corner, this is a marathon racing shoe. As soon as I figured out, and here's my scale right here, that this shoe in my size was coming in at 5.8 ounces, I just was baffled. I was like, how are they doing it with this type of stack height? And in men's size 9, I believe it was 6.2 ounces. So incredibly lightweight for a marathon racing shoe. Again, a 35 and about 30, 35 in the heel, 30 in the forefoot for that stack height. That is unbelievable. Therefore, so far on the channel, we have dissected a next percent, a 4%, a Peg 37, and yes, most recently, the Tempo Next percent. There it is with the nylon plate, upper right-hand corner, in case you missed this one. And I was just realizing, you know what? It's time to branch out beyond Nike and figure out what is Atreyu doing inside this shoe, another carbon fiber plate shoe to enter the marketplace in 2020. And again, $100. That is unbelievable. Like that price, and that was, so I never do this, and you already know this if you watched yesterday's vlog, but I never give a 10 out of 10 for my scoring, except I did for this shoe for the weight and the price point. And as I always say when I'm opening up shoes, I don't throw them away. I keep these forever. Why? So that we can analyze them next year and the following year and the following year. So therefore, this Atreyu, like they're just getting into the marathon racing shoe game, and it's gonna be so fun. Not even just fascinating, just like fun as a running fan and a running shoe, I'll just say it, geek, to watch the evolution of the artist. So therefore, when I cut the shoe open, boom, I have a box dedicated out in the studio just to shoes that I've cut open. And like for example, like this 4%, it's so interesting to see the midsole and now be able to compare this midsole as well as the inside, this carbon fiber plate, to the artist. Enough talking, let's get down to business. That was a workout. I don't work out my upper body crazy hard in the gym, but I better pick it up a little bit because I just went at it for the last hour trying to tear the shoe apart and then get to this carbon fiber plate. So we did pretty well. I did find the carbon fiber plate, and my oh my, where to begin? So here's the deal. Here's the shape. You can see it there, okay, there's the shape of it, but I did not get all of the midsole foam off of the plate, so therefore, I gotta stop, because I gotta start editing this vlog so I can go to bed, so yes, we can wake up and do it all tomorrow morning once again, so come to Twitter and I know I'm talking a lot about other social media on the vlog, but it's the best way to communicate a picture of this carbon fiber plate tomorrow. So I will spend, it's probably going to take at least another, I'm guessing another half hour, and I just don't have that time right now to get the rest of the foam off, but at least you can see the actual shape, but I want to get all of the foam off so that you can see the full carbon fiber plate. And if I had to say, everybody, all right, here's the intact artist. If I had to say, I think the carbon fiber plate is right near this crease line inside the midsole. As I was cutting it open, I was basically aiming for this crease here that you can, I don't know if you can see it, but right there through the heel. So I'm gonna say pretty much right in the middle of the midsole, but it might be, gosh, yeah, I'm gonna say slightly below the actual middle of the midsole. So as far as the positioning, inside the plate. And then, you know, as I was doing the flex test yesterday in the studio, you know, it's got definitely some responsiveness, but I remember saying in the first impression vlog, it's not as rigid as some other carbon fiber plates out there on the marketplace, which I'm trying to think of one. Well, I'm going to say the Alphafly Next Percent from Nike definitely is pretty, and rigid is not, I got to come up with a better word. If I think of a better word, I'll put it on the screen right now. But basically, the difference between how much you can flex that carbon fiber plate inside. So like, it's got some rigidity to it, but it's not crazy rigid either. As far as measuring, well, again, I haven't gotten all the midsole foam off, but I'm going to go with basically like a millimeter. Well, let me turn it on first. That would help. Hold it. Yeah. Okay. Coming in. Wow. It's like a millimeter dead on. All right. At least in the heel. And again, I haven't gotten all the midsole foam off of the forefoot, so I will work on that tomorrow. What else? Yeah, here is the inside of the shoe for you. I got some foam. Oh yeah, and then the upper. Okay, real quick. So the upper, it's not a rigid, it's a very pliable, as I talked about yesterday, very pliable upper, and I was able to cut through it very easily with this box cutter here to pull it off of the inside of the shoe. So there's the piece. Hopefully you can see that there. And then you've got the outsole as well. So my goal was to keep this intact as much as possible. So I think we were able to do that, even keeping the tongue on there. I spilled some coffee. Yep, you know me and spilling coffee. Spilled some coffee there on the tongue. So anyway, again, all of these pieces will end up in the box, which is I'm going to have to get a bigger box as we dissect more shoes for all of you. And I don't know if I've asked this before, and actually I'm going to do this right now here in 1 second, kind of compare it to the, oh man, that's very interesting. Okay, compare it to the 4%, the next percent question of the day. As we continue to become mad scientists together on this YouTube channel, how can I bring you more value? What would you like me to do different as we open up other, and not just carbon fiber plate shoes, but maybe it's a training shoe, maybe it's a trail shoe. I've never cut open a trail shoe. What do you want to know about that's inside the shoe beyond, or what would you like me to talk about? Okay, maybe it's I just want to make sure that I'm talking about, as we dissect the shoes, what you want me to talk about. I'm like a kid in a candy shop trying to understand better as I try to, bring you first impression vlogs and full reviews of, I've never worked in a running shoe factory, or I've never worked in a design studio for running shoes. I've never worked in a running shoe store. So I'm learning alongside you as we go down this journey together in the studio. So anyway, that's the question of the day. What would you like me to talk more about moving forward? And what else? Oh yeah, so as I'm looking at the 4% carbon fiber plate, let me just put it right, hold on 1 second. Okay. So if I'm gonna call the Artist 1 millimeter thick, I'm gonna call the 4%, which is a 2018 shoe, 2 millimeters, and I'm gonna call the next percent 2 millimeters as well. I think it's basically exactly the same width, thickness, I should say, as the 4%. So I'm going to go with 2 millimeters for that guy, which the actual plate I think is outside in the studio. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. It's inside there. Good job, Atreyu. Oh my goodness. Butter my bread. All right, we will toss it to, you know what? All right. We'll toss it to when I cut open this next percent and 4%. All right, that'll be the vlog. That'll be right here. Next percent and 4% unearthing. We'll call it the unearthing vlog. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. There goes the light. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.